Greetings and salutations. No, don't do that. I am the Raven. This is Arcade Spirits. Joining me is Dino Jeff.
You know, Raven. I mean, you said you would have to staple things, but when I just woke up, there was an entire script stapled to like in front of my chest. Exactly why?
Well,
how are you supposed to read it if it's on your chest?
Yeah, now how am I supposed to read it if it's on my chest? It would have been much more efficient if it was like stapled to like my arm, my face.
Well, I stapled it upside down, so at least you can look down and look at the script.
So you not know how uncomfortable that is gonna be on my neck?
It's your fault for using the last one as a coaster.
Well, I didn't know it was from Watch Mojo.
Ugh!
I watched like one episode of Watch Mojo, and that was when MOI was a part of it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, enough about Watch Mojo. Moving on to come to, oh god, JKLantern.
Welcome to JKLantern's Ham Emporium, home for all your cured meat needs. How can I help you today?
Oh, the ham.
Oh, damn it. Oh my. I am done. I am officially.
Well, okay. Well, I'll be seeing you.
Next up we have StarprincessHLC, who we probably have the girlfriend bucket on standby.
We might be out of ham, guys. I might have eaten it all.
Oh man, I was saving that for lunch.
We have Shabbat.
And you know how we cure ham a lot of the times, right? Generous doses of salt.
Just have all the salt.
I will leave. I will
better.
leave.
It keeps getting better!
Next up we have Viola.
I have no regrets being here. Hello, I exist, I guess. I still have barely any idea what to do for these. I'm sorry. Not creative.
You are creative, that's a filthy lie. And finally we have Yoko. Down and Yoko.
Hey, Raven,
Yes?
please, show me the way to the exit. I promise I won't tell anyone about what you do here.
I mean, we have a door. The door's gone now.
Yoko,
Oh, no.
Oh,
please step me with this way.
no, but there must be a vent somewhere, right? I can jump into vents.
Yoko, that's
Wait
not
a minute.
That's what an
That's
imposter would
us.
say.
That's kind of sus.
Not gonna lie, Yoko kinda sus.
Not gonna lie.
Now I see why Ashley was bored at these events. Gavin schmoozes, Naomi analyzes finds, and Francine's already napping in the chair. I got nothing to do. Well, when in doubt, find someone who knows what they're doing and stick to them like glue.
Life advice.
So do we want to go look at games, or do we want to go schmooze with other owners?
I feel we'd have to go with the games.
Games, please.
Yes.
Games.
My time to
really-
shine.
I'm not really interested in the arcade version of Game of Thrones going on up here.
Ugh.
Gavin can handle these guys. Especially when we hit the Red Wedding. That's just
Okay.
gonna get messy.
Ooh.
Me, I want to see this legendary arcade Hamza was talking up. So I head downstairs to join Naomi.
You know, the thought of wedding still amusing to me. I was watching the fallout on Twitter and God, it was glorious.
Oh,
Yes, it
man.
was. That
You-
was beautiful to watch on Twitter.
They were not ready.
No, they weren't. Whoa. Is this a private collection or a full-fledged arcade? I was expecting a handful of games and a pool table or something, but this? This is easily three times larger than the Funplex itself. Even coated in dust and disrepair, it's awe-inspiring.
But is it red painted?
Some of them are, yes. And it's also hard to find anyone in this maze of tightly packed games. Invitees are browsing the available stock to decide what's worth bidding on, making it crowded as well.
Oh hey, Super Mario Brothers arcade machine. I thought I hallucinated the existence of that.
But eventually, I locate Naomi practically cuddling a narrow-looking TMNT machine.
Ooh.
Yes!
Oh.
She's also looking new.
Is it the 4-player or 2-player variant? That's my question.
She's also looking new in a vent with a mischievous look in her eye.
Ooh. Sparrison, look! A 2-player variant of TNMT. Those were only released in the Oceanian region. Such a rare find.
Wait, wasn't that game originally 4-player? Why would anybody want a version with only 2 joysticks?
Well, because I mean, it's rare. It's a find.
It's also smaller, which means you can fit more other games in.
And it's less fun.
Not the point.
Yes, it is.
That's entirely the point.
And just off the mark, that is totally a Yoko face whenever Hamza gets into a gift.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's just it. Anyway, it's hard to find one of these, 2-player or 4-player. I'd love to have it for the arcade. I'd love to have that, and this one, and this one, and I'd like to have them all.
She's
Yes,
skipping through the
Gotta catch
alleyways.
'em all.
Pokemon wasn't an arcade game.
Oh, if only I could take all these home with me. I mean, some have water damage, or other likely have busted CRTs and controls. They all need work, but
I recall the game she was working on when I first met her. Extensive repairs needed just to make it playable. So, not only would you have to bid and win the game, but you'd have hours of work and plenty of spare parts to purchase ahead of you?
I know! Isn't it great?
I think we're communicating on 2 different wavelengths here. Is there a nice way to say this?
It does sound like a waste of money.
Do we actually have the money for more new projects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naomi, before you get ahead of yourself, stop and think. It's a question of resources above all else. Buying the game, obtaining parts, paying you per hour to repair it? I don't think the Funplex can support many more of these rescue projects.
Ah, you sound just like Gavin.
Take it back.
I'd make the time. I'd work for free. I'd do whatever it takes to give these games the care and love they deserve.
Oh, she's kind of adorable.
Yeah.
So Yoko's the ideal person to voice her. Oh, Fresh and Yoko, you're adorable. We love you.
I mean, it's admirable that you want to devote so much of yourself to the games, but the games we do have need your love too.
It's like a cat lady, except with arcade machines.
Even you have your limits. You have to accept that reality. Naomi sighs, frustration building.
It's not fair. I know, I mean, I'm not dense. I know there's only so much we can realistically do. There's so many projects I can actually take on. But I wish I could do more. I wish we could do more. The Funplex has never really been a success. Even before I came on board, it was always struggling to stay afloat. I joined it because so few arcades still have the games I love.
Mood.
But I can't turn our situation around, can I? No matter how hard I try. This was my first job. Part of me is hoping it will be my last job too. That I can happily spend all my days tinkering with these wonderful games.
Oh.
I can understand that feeling.
Every keep, sorry. Every kid says they want to be a fireman, or an astronaut, or a robot cop, or something, but nobody actually ends up doing that. Except me. I wanted to fix up arcade games, and that's what I'm doing. It's all I've ever wanted to do. So when I see all these old broken games, I just want to show them the life I can give. I could be happy working on them for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's dedication. And really? You went straight from school to an arcade job?
Who said anything about school?
I mean, I've meandered from job to job, never really sure what I wanted. That's normal, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm the oddball here. It's funny. I followed my heart and found just what I wanted, what I needed. And now, well... Now I'm scared someday. Sorry. Now, I'm scared someday it will come to an end. The Funplex will close. And if the Funplex goes under, I really don't know what I'm going to do. All I've ever wanted was to work in an arcade. And I'm literally living my dream.
Okay, now I feel bad for bringing you down today.
You're kind of the asshole here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you never know, right? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find a game down here that brings in thundering herds of players.
Right!
It's a slim hope, and we both know it, but Naomi clings to it immediately, eagerly.
TMNT's a good one.
Yeah.
My low bank balance and grumbling stomach mean I need to cling to that hope as well.
Hope rats Allah.
Lantern.
I made my choice. Now, I need to make that choice work.
We just need to find the right game. Something nobody's played in a long time. Something that'll tug the nostalgia strings.
Not gonna make the joke.
Yeah.
It's difficult finding the right balance, especially in the year 20XX. A lot of these games are on life support, borrowed time.
But they can be repaired, right?
Well, yeah. For now. But CRTs, the monitor that powers these old games, before LCDs and now 3D flats started replacing them, they're in short supply. Nobody makes them anymore. I mean, who buys a tube-based TV anymore? Nobody! It's all high definition and that dumb 3D projection tech which looks awful. Nobody appreciates a good CRT anymore.
Aren't high-def displays way cheaper, though? I've seen some old games running them in other arcades.
They're wrong, is what they are. These games weren't designed for pixel-perfect flat... These games weren't designed for pixel-perfect flat panels. They're designed for fuzzy tubes. The pictures looks weird on LCD.
Even 2 weeks in, I'm still fuzzy myself on a lot of this stuff.
What she is saying is actually accurate, though.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I don't ever remember having a CRT monitor or TV, so I couldn't compare myself.
I don't know many of these
I feel old
terms,
now.
so I'm just confused.
Yeah.
I'm ancient, help!
But
The amount of
I grew up in the...
monitors I had to whack on the top just because the image started to jump.
That's
That's
percussive maintenance.
yes.
But I grew up in the internet age. I'm silicon literate. I got opinions.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Opinions.
I mean, the top option is funny, but the middle
Yeah.
option is kind of
The nicer one, yeah.
it's kind of the sensible one that actually
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah.
Sensible one.
So it's a problem of having spare parts on hand long term. Short of building your own factory for cranking out TV tubes, there's a temporary fix. Buy some cheap common games and use them as organ donors.
And ruin a classic?
Okay, now I can make that joke. Buy all the Custer's Revenge machines.
Oh god.
If you don't know what that is, don't look it up.
For the love of God, don't.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I won't.
Cheap and common, Naomi. Not some rare find, but one that's still readily available. We can even keep the cabinet itself so it can be restored later if it need be. Point is, mixing and matching the guts will keep the more fragile games afloat.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, that does make sense, but I don't really like that though. And I bet I could sell Gavin on that idea too. We did more rental storage, but it'd mean less ordering parts and less downtime. Okay, I'll see if there's anything down here nobody would want and nobody would need.
That's why we want to gut the Custer's Revenge machine. Nobody in their right mind wants that.
Yep.
You know, I'm glad you're with us at the Funplex. Whether you take my side or Gavin's side, it's just nice to have someone who cares about games around. Ashley's fun, but she's way more into cosplay than gaming. But it's kind of odd, you know?
What?
Feeling like I'm not alone. I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm so used to toiling away in my little workshop with Ashley and Gavin not really caring about the things I love. They're kind enough to me, and friendly, well, Ashley is. But ever since you showed up, I feel like there's someone with me. It's odd. In a nice way, though. I'm not complaining, though. I guess it just takes getting used to after years of feeling perfectly content to be alone. Away from strangers, crowds. I mean, it's not really my thing. I don't like to network like Gavin does, or socialize like Ashley does. Me neither, but I have to. And now I'm making things weird, so you must have here. Besides, I'm just about done taking inventory down here. How about you and I?
Suddenly,
Oh.
shouting and stomping of feet from the floor above.
Sounds like Hamza. What the?
Sounds like there's a fight or something going on up there.
Joust! Balloon fight! Joust! Balloon fight! Joust!
Oh,
I think we better go see what's what.
They better not be breaking the balloon fight machines. Quickly, we hurry upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, this... Okay. What's going on? I heard shouting.
Hamza has ejected a representative of the Dark Carnival known as Deco's Palace from our midst. And not soon enough, in Hamza's opinion.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I guess everything's fine then. I mean, not really, but everything's for the better. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my worker prawn on since we'll be moving games soon.
Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the audition begins.
No, don't leave me alone with the Bacchanalian orgy master.
I wasn't gonna make that joke, but the game's making it for
Yes,
me.
it is.
I'm sorry, what?
Bacchanalian orgy master.
That is so specific.
Yes, it is.
Well, Sparrison, perhaps you'd like a small sherry?
And on
Yes.
no.
Caligula.
and on
Yes,
that.
Caligula.
Oh God, no. And on that note, this is reasonable time to bring this video to a close. So I have been the Raven. This has been Arcade Spirits. Joining me has been Dino Jeff,
I'm considering thoughts. I'm considering thinking and thoughts about what I've experienced today.
You're learning much today, boy. You're learning much.
Like the.
Next up, I'm bringing the full ham. The full extra ham, JKLantern.
Surat, you up for a game of Primal Rage?
Maybe. I get to be the gorilla, though.
I mean, there's 2 gorillas, so sure.
StarprincessHLC.
Anybody got some cheese to go with that ham?
I sadly do not. But good luck finding it.
I mean, I am coated with cheese.
Oh no!
That,
Not in front of the children. Next up is Sarat.
You know, I'm just glad I knew how to say the word bacchanalian.
So am I, because I couldn't. Viola.
I'm being complimented.
duh.
Good. You deserve to be.
No, you! Fight me!
Boop.
Rude!
You know it. And finally, who gets just your shirt, I'm rude. Yoko.
At this point, I'm too tired to be concerned.
So into next time. Be good. Be well. And
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
and stuff.
Bye.
Bye.
Ham.
Um,